Good morning, students. Today is a brighty Sunday, so we are going. I'm sorry. You are most welcome. I'm Sister Xambria Farida, in charge here, palliative care unit. You are most welcome. Please feel at home. This is the hospital, so you are most welcome, students. Today we are going to talk about palliative care. But we are going to tackle small part of it. Meanwhile, we are going to first define palliative care. We say palliative care means specialized medical care. Focus on relieving symptom, pain. These people are always in pain and stress of serious illness, regardless of their diseases and what? Prognosis. So remember, this patient, we are mostly diagnosed with serious illness and they have pain. So palliative care mostly focus on improving their quality of life because these people are having pain. As we continue, we are going to talk about subtopic about common myth about palliative care. What are those myths about palliative care? Before, what are myths? First we used to grow up with myths that tell you when you go there, there is someone who always passes there, but in actual sense, that one is there. So myths, these are wrongly perceived information that the community believes in. So, for example, in palliative care, the palliative care means giving up. My dear, no. It focuses on quality of life. So, the reality, it means it focuses on
quality of life.
Yes, it focuses on the quality of life. For example, someone could having chronic illness, for example, cancer, and this person is on treatment and is in hospital, and someone who is not having any chronic illness can go and being knocked down by what? By a motorcycle and dies. So someone who is having HIV or cancer and still do what? Students still do what?
Still lives.
That is it. So another one is only, they say, it's only cancer patient needs it. No, that is very wrong. Anyone with a serious illness may benefit. Anyone with a serious illness may do what?
Benefit.
Yes, even you. As long as you have any serious illness, anyone, even you can benefit. Even me, when I'm sick, I can benefit. For example, anyone with kidney diseases, haven't you seen them? They are there. So they also need palliative care. As long as you have been diagnosed, that moment you need palliative care so that you can do what? You can benefit. Another one, it's only for the last days of life. That's what they say. No, palliative care can begin at the diagnosis of serious illness. The moment you've been diagnosed, that's when the palliative care begins. That's when you can start off the palliative care. And remember, we need our family support. We as nurses, plus the government, we provide you with the medication. Not so? Yes. They say morphine hastens death. Morphine hastens what? Death. My dear, no. We also know morphine, those are opioids. Like, those are painkillers. Morphine, it relieves pain safely when used correctly. Even me, I'm a parent. Even you, when you get an accident and the pain is too much, we can give you morphine. Not like morphine, I can give you an example. We have seen patient from theater. They are being given morphine. Are we hastening their life? We are just relieving pain. And if you are in serious pain, you need morphine. These are opioids. These are painkillers. Just because we can't give them to anyone. And the last one is talking about death removes. Honestly, communication builds trust. We may think that where palliative care, we only talk about death. No, we only talk about being honest. Like we can tell you having HIV, having cancer. We're telling you the truth so that you can be there knowing I have cancer, but I can get well. I can even die when everyone is okay with it. Or even yourself, you can die when you're okay. When you feel like, let me have a rest. That is the myth about palliative care. As we sum up with our topic today, I'll be telling you about palliative care. So, my dear, what you should know, what you must know about the myth of palliative care. You know, palliative care is very wide, and very many things about palliative care, as we have seen. I can't tell that these are the only myths. There are other myths which are also there, and you also can make research about it. I want to give you everything. So tomorrow you come, I'll be here on day duty. Tomorrow when you come, you will tell me more. So, final, as we wind up, palliative care does not mean stopping treatment, that you should stop treatment when we tell you that you're having cancer, you're having this, and stop treatment. My dear, no. Please, when we tell you you are having any chronic illness, continue with that treatment. Because it means, palliative care means ensuring comfort. We give you comfort. You know, palliative care is mostly to improve the quality of life of you patient and the family, because you have to ensure to allay anxiety. You know, family members when say you have cancer, it's only think about death. No. So it to give comfort, dignity. Even if someone is sick, it doesn't mean that you should take away all his dignity or her dignity. When you are giving any medication, you talk to the patient. You respect this patient, even though he or she is very ill. And to support well respecting palliative care, it's also supports well respecting your wish. What is your wish? Your wish we can respect. If you feel like I want to die, we can talk about it. And you can research when the patient wants to die. What time is that one? You will come and tell me. That time when the patient asks to die, you will come and tell me. And everything, the advantage, the disadvantage, when the patient asked to die peacefully. That's what you can say. Look at this one. Yes, patient can ask to die peacefully. So you will come and tell me how that procedure is being done and the advantages, everything. But as of now, we were talking about the myth of palliative care. So thanks for coming today. I think now we've got some information about the myth about palliative care, because you give care to the patient, because these people need a specialized medical care. And remember, in our government, we have very few palliative care nurses. Please, you go, when you are done, you can get specialized in palliative care nursing, because these people, they are very many, and the rate of cancer patient is increasing day by day. And the moment they diagnose this patient, thank you for coming.